Fuck the runarounds and the in and out. If we doing this, then the time is now. I'm grazed by your beauty and your bright smile. Whoever take you from me is going down. Cause you make me feel so special. Like I hit the lottery when I met you. Even though we hate each other to be technical, I'ma let it be known this is your interlude, girl. I used to pull up late nights up on you. The way we used to cuddle was so comfortable. I really loved your vibe to be punctual. The way we made love was so incurable. Don't rush this, girl, keep it going. Adrenaline from this blood rushing. Old school songs with some good loving dripping like water. I'ma drink from you. Can we just go just once more, girl? Cause we just finished round 4. Girl. Knocking out the pussy, it became a draw. Girl. Fell asleep in it, then it had me gone. Brighter days up ahead, different colors. Girl. Let's have a good time, no need to suffer. Girl. No reason why we can't ever call each other again. No reason why we can't ever love each other, girl. Fuck the runarounds and the in and outs. If we doing this, then the time is now. I'm grazed by your beauty and your bright smile. Whoever take you from me is going down. Cause you make me feel so special. Like I hit the lottery when I met you. Even though we hate each other to be technical, I'ma let it be known this is your interlude, girl. Fuck the runarounds and the in and outs. If we doing this, then the time is now. I'm grazed by your beauty and your bright smile. Whoever take you from me is going down. Cause you make me feel so special. Like I hit the lottery when I met you. Even though we hate each other to be technical, I'ma let it be known this is your interlude, girl. Fuck the runarounds and the in and outs. If we doing this, then the time is now. I'm grazed by your beauty and your bright smile. Whoever take you from me is going down. Cause you make me feel so special. Like I hit the lottery when I met you. Even though we hate each other to be technical, I'ma let it be known this is your interlude.
Yeah. What's the deal, baby? What's the deal? It's your boy Boogie Black, and we are here at the Family Vibes radio show. Yes. Right now, before I get into anything, I do have a special guest here. Her name is Miss Zeni, Diosa of Love. We are here. Yes. I'm gonna get into that in a second, but I do want to talk about myself in the show. So, about myself. About myself. I am from Brooklyn. I am hailing from East New York, Brooklyn. Cypress Projects, by the way. You know that. So, I actually started out doing music in 2018. I came out with a mixtape. 2019, I came out with another song and everything. It's just I had a lot of stuff going on during that point in time. So when I actually came back to New York, in the late 2020, I actually decided to get myself together and do things the right way and network. So, without further ado, everything came to abroad. I've started doing my music, coming here at this radio station, and then I've met Mav in the process of doing my album. So, I've been the most last year, as far as everything. I've been the most. How should I put this? I've been the most expensive, but I've been the most. I've been putting a lot of money and a lot of work into S.STREET Media, and the only artist that have done that. So, as far as that, thanks to Math, I am here. I am a little bit nervous. This is my first time, but I am here, and by myself being here, I also got the lovely Ms. Zeni, Diosa of Love, here with me.
Hi, my lovers.
All right, so one thing for sure. Before we get into anything, just tell us a little bit about yourself in the background.
So myself in the background would mean modeling. I do a little bit of adult film industry work, and everything about branding. That's mainly what I do, and besides dancing and stuff of that sort, entertaining, nighttime. It's a lot, but it's worth it.
So how long you been doing modeling and being part of the industry?
So my adult film industry work has been about 3 years now. I started in the ending of 2020, December, with the OnlyFans, and then it came to like X videos and all that stuff. And for as far as the modeling, I feel like that kind of started as I was doing the adult film industry work. Same thing, probably like 2021, I started like the modeling. And, you know, last year was the first time it was like publications, magazines, and modeling for that. So that's a different type of status and a little different from just coordinating a hotel photo shoot with a photographer.
Yeah, sometimes you might need to be careful from that because it might be taken the wrong way, and it might be what you might think it is, and he might think something different. So,
Yeah.
I'm not to throw that out there.
Been, I guess, exposed to that part of as well, but I feel like that's why I always had my bodyguard, even when I started dancing underground.
What's your bodyguard's name, by the way?
JD, shout out to you. That is my everything right there.
How long y'all been around each other, by the way?
Over a decade. He's my best friend, and love of my life, like literally. But we take it as a business when it comes to business.
Right.
So he's like my assistant, my bodyguard. Been there since I started dancing.
Right. That's what's up.
And I feel like everybody needs that type of insurance where it's kind of like you need to hold yourself to that stature and people will give you the respect. Yes.
And you know, everybody have different styles to them too, because you know everybody would respect everything that you got going on, you know, but you know, and then there's certain people that will bring that little hate towards you. And
oh yeah, you get it.
Yeah,
you get all the hates. It's another version of love for me, because you're obsessed. Baby, you can't stop looking at me.
That could be the difference. Yeah, you know. So
shout out to the haters too.
Oh yeah, big shout out. And by the way, too, you know, as far you mentioned you have you do the modeling, and you do have an OnlyFans, and do you have a like a Pornhub account and stuff like that too?
The only free stuff that I have is Twitter, which is Diosa of Love with the number 1 at the end. Diosa, DIOSA, baby, with the number 1, and that's my Twitter. The OnlyFans is not free, but it's a lot of content on there. X videos is Diosa with the number 6. It's the only free clips that I give, to be honestly. But my Twitter, I feel like I expose myself on Twitter a lot, so my Twitter is like Twitter porn, you know?
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, Twitter is the new OnlyFans and the new X videos now, so
right.
I mean, we can't expect nothing more or less from them. Anyways, I might start putting some shit up on Twitter. That's how bad that motherfucker goddamn working. So,
no, you need to expose yourself a little. If you want to be in this adult industry life.
So if I put my dick online, you think I'll be?
I'm done.
So if I put my dick online, how much exposure would I get?
I mean, you see your views. If you got a big dick, swing that shit. They like that. If you can make it jump up and down or something.
You know, that would be a good idea. You know, because I wanted to say, I wanted to say also, since you do have an account, I do have an OnlyFans account as well.
Yes.
And I do have an OnlyFans account, and I do have an X videos account, and I just got my Pornhub account accepted for content creation and everything today.
Ooh.
So
okay.
So I'm trying to do some shit too. So if anything, yeah,
I mean, I do paid collabs, but we can talk about that. I'm me trying to be nice.
Oh yes, let's all be nice. Let's get into some topic. What topic do you would like to talk about? Because I have some here, and evidently it's beneath you. So.
Well, I mean, we said about the publications, so I do want to shout out Jerry Fantillo.
Yes. Let's talk about that man there.
Well, as I said, like in the background, I first started in the undergrounds dancing, and Sub-Zero did put me on. He did my photos. But it hasn't been published as of yet. But we did his YouTube live, and we got a lot of like 13K on there. And shout out to Sub-Zero too, because he was my
big
first
shout out to Sub-Zero. Yes.
person that put me in the type of stature where I can be a magazine and publicated in a published magazine. Okay. But Jerry, he was very quick at all the publications. He recommended me to other publications because they're always looking for models, and you have to kind of brand yourself in that type of field, modeling in the magazines, because it all can trickle down to the subscription on the OnlyFans or an actual meet and greet, because I do that too, you know.
So during the process of you meeting Jerry and versus you meeting everybody else, like, would you think you would actually work with Jerry much more?
Yes, like he put me already. My 4th publication is coming. First was this Bossed Up magazine, which I have here. This was Bossed Up magazine, issue number 1. It's all on magcloud.com. If ever you want to subscribe,
please go get it, y'all.
They're $20 for the magazines. That's my calendar at the end. That's $35. You can find that just typing Diosa of Love on the magcloud.com, and you can find the calendar. Little explicit stuff on there, so it's a little bit more than 25.
Hey, I got this picture. Let me see what other pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little spicy. It was my first calendar type of deal. But now I have all these other ones for my second calendar. Like, I'm always gonna put out a calendar. You can always get that every year. I feel like that's the thing to do. And I definitely would. I love Jerry. He's so professional.
Yes, he is.
And he's so fast at all his work. It's just like, boom, bam. Done. Next. Bam.
That man been in the industry for 30 years. So when you get the knowledge of actually knowing what to do and being around other people who has actually coming up,
right.
start to, it don't become nothing for you.
Yeah.
So, but one thing about Jerry, when he tried to get me into the work, because after, which one, the second? I think after this one came out, the second issue.
Yeah.
Of Bossed Up magazine. That's when I came out with my magazine with Splash.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the issue number 58 of the Splash magazine.
Okay.
For those who don't know, it's called the Independent Contract Killer, the Indie's Biggest Threat by Boogie Black.
Wow.
So go check out at Splash Magazine and at GR Splash on Instagram.
Yes.
So when he came out with that, I came out with that, and then I actually came out with Fresh Take, the first issue that he had done.
Oh, yes, I did see that. I did see the Fresh Take.
Me, and what's so funny too? Me and Cold, what's her name?
31, yeah.
We was on the same issue.
Oh, wow.
I think, mostly we was on the same issue. And then we end up doing the magazines and doing the stuff we was doing, and then end up having our own podcast.
It's awesome.
Or through Jerry.
It's awesome through what you can use with your networking, right? That's why I always go to the undergrounds and stuff of that sort, and do these event parties and all that stuff. That led into bookings. That led into everything else that you want to kind of expand yourself. That way, I host. I do everything. I'm very versatile.
So what parties, when you go to the parties, who do you actually see that's actually, what rappers or what,
I mean, I can't really say all that stuff because these are like private parties.
Oh.
But yes,
Is it new rappers that we know?
I've met a lot of people that on the other side of doing the rappers' videos and stuff of that sort, like the production side of it. Yeah, that.
So have you ever been inside the videos? Like
No, I haven't got a booking for like a video vixen or anything of that sort. I've got features on videos though, like 2 videos. One from my first one was with Ruby. That's on YouTube. Her song is called. I'm totally like didn't think about the title, but
Ruby Rose?
No, not Ruby Rose. I have to look at the YouTube to know the exact name. But she's a little rapper from the Bronx, and she's been expanding herself as well. She does work with I forgot what type of management, but they were big. They're getting big. When I was managing my artist, which is Dynasty Emo Truce, he could find that video anywhere. He's on Spotify. Dynasty Emo Truce. That's his name. That's his rapper name.
Is he locked up?
Yes, he is.
He performed at S.TREET Media event.
Yes. So he is in the bars right now, but he's coming out soon. And he just got locked up at a wrong time.
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah, he really got locked up in the wrong timing. I love you, I love you, I love you. I always be a representation of you. He does my merch for my company, which is in this magazine, which is the Zenben LLC, which we do erotic massages.
Let's see what page is
so,
that. We can broadcast that.
This is the Bossed Up magazine. We can see the Zenden. It's here. And that's the actual.com. It's the zenben.com. If you ever want an erotic booking for sensual rubs, that's my website and my actual company. Yeah.
Nice. You going to the Met Gala? Look at this. Look at this.
I have to do it up. I love fashion. This jacket was from like the Shenyang. So this was like handmade by a Japanese designer. She's really like incredible with her stitching.
She got an Instagram or anything like that?
Yeah, but I keep losing my Instagram. So now it's Love of Diosa with all the O's as the number 0 on Instagram. But I have to be really, really nice to Instagram, and I can't follow anybody right now as of yet. But we're working on it. Okay. I keep getting suspended. So.
Why they keep doing that to you on Instagram?
There's a hater, I feel like.
Oh man.
There's either a hater or just like Instagram got me like.
Somebody probably hacking.
Boom, suspended.
Somebody hacking your page.
I don't know. Is it hacking if it just comes down in like 2 days? I have no idea. It's just Instagram, like themselves. They keep saying that it's like some other stuff that is not, and I'm just like, I'm done with Instagram. So I have somebody managing my Instagram right now. Like, literally, I had to do that because I need the branding of Diosa of Love. Mm-hmm. I bought that name, so I'm going to brand it.
As you should. As you should. All right, so,
that's my name.
All right, but we're going to get into, we're going to come back to you in a second. We're going to go to commercial real quick. So, if anything, we'll be right back with these messages, y'all. We're going to go to commercial real quick, 5 minutes. Also, please be able to check her out at, please brand yourself again.
So the Instagram is Love of Diosa right now, with all the O's being the number 0. And, you know, if you want to jerk off, Diosa of Love with the number 1 on Twitter.
Please do not jerk off on the goddamn radio.
Diosa 6, you get full videos, baby. Come on. It's no pay per walls, just straight subscription, $20 month.
Will I get my free videos?
You get a free chat, baby.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and check in, and I'm gonna definitely check in with those free videos that you're talking about, because I probably need some of those in my lifetime. Once again, we gonna definitely come. We gonna come back in a second, and we gonna definitely get to you in a second.
And what about you, Mr. Rapper? What is your rapper name?
Well, my rapper name is Boogie Black.
Okay.
See,
With everything.
oh yeah, everything. Boogie,
2 E's or what?
2 E's. Hey, look, matter of fact, 1 G and 2 E's. That's how we gonna do it.
Word. Okay.
1 E and 2 G's. All right, y'all. We'll be right back with these. We'll be right back in 5 minutes, y'all. We're gonna take a break real quick. Peace. Yes. What's the deal, baby? We are back. Okay. First off, we also have here again Miss Zeni, Diosa of Love. We are here. Okay. One thing I wanted to talk about also, what type of brand do you have that you are willing to push?
So my brand would be the adult industry side. I am trying to win like an AVN award. I want that. That's what I want. And either as a best feature or doing some amateur shit, like, that's what I want. That's the goal. And it just takes a lot of work to get that. And I am slowly but building that. You need public relations and all that stuff. So I am slowly but surely going to build that Diosa of Love branding.
Would you ever think you'll come up with like a merchandise along the way with it?
Well, I do have merch for like my business, the Zenden. So I do want to work on merch for Diosa of Love. Like I want to do like little sexy like crop tops because that's what I wear. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully winning an award somewhere. No. But I can't even lie. So, okay, I started in 2020. It took me to 2021 to actually build it. I knew that I had to be branding that. So I always went to Exotica as a like just walk on floor, not booth type of talent, but that's coming next year. Like you have to kind of pace yourself, have your goals written, and actually kind of do that and execute your goals. That one go down, you keep going. Like I would love to be a host on like Grammys or something. Like that's where it can get you. You never know, or
Yeah.
red carpet somewhere, like some award show.
I would love to walk down the red carpet just to turn around and just
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
that's
here.
my next year's goal in the AVN. Like, I'm going to walk the red carpet next year because as a talent, you could do that. You just need the money, the funding to get there and stuff of that
And you
sort.
also need somebody that's nasty as hell enough to really be on your level to really get there.
Oh, I'm nasty, baby.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
I'm probably too nasty for motherfuckers, but I'm
Nah.
nasty.
Hold on now. Cause I got some shit I got going on with me too. So we will speak about that. Also, who inspired you to be an adult model?
Who? Myself. I mean, my idol would probably be Pinky.
Shout out to Pinky.
I mean, she's legend. Pinky legend. She Pinky legend. Pinky X legend. I've always kind of looked at porn, but I've always looked at like the girl on girl porn. That always like I don't know why it always turned me on. And I am bisexual. I'm pansexual because I like Chinese too. So when I say I'm a real freak, I'm a real freak. Like I'll top a guy and stuff of that sort. Like I'm a real freak.
All right.
And you can find that full video on my OnlyFans.
I see. Hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and look for that video too. I still didn't forget about that damn video we was talking about, so I'm gonna go ahead and look for that. So, also, what was your first experience and how was it?
My first experience as like collabing with somebody or something of that sort.
Or
So I can tell you my first experience at the underground would be like, holy shit, like you have to actually be on people and you have to break out that shell. Like I was very shy.
hold up, you have
But
to
you can't
really,
be shy.
You have to fuck people up just to break them out of.
Oh, but what do you mean?
I mean, I'm talking about the experience now at the
Oh,
underground.
like experience
now,
like beating somebody?
no. What's going on at the underground? You said some shit about the underground. I want to hear what's going on at the underground.
Well, okay. That's what I said. So, like, my first experience at the underground was like, okay, you actually have to dance on people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do that. Like, you can't be shy. Yeah, and some girls, they pay their tip in and they be shy. You can't be doing that because it's like, why are you wasting your money?
And also I hate going there because I remember I went to one strip club.
Yo, it's crazy.
I went to one strip club, right? It's called the Go Club in Charlotte.
Oh.
Okay, so I went there and I'm thinking it's gonna be some Club Onyx shit. You know what I'm saying? This bitch was so skinny as hell. This bitch look like me. I said, what the hell? Y'all want me to pay for this? I'm glad I did give you a little goddamn certificate or whatever that fuck y'all had over there and let me go about my damn business. Y'all ain't got shit for me to work. And then y'all can't even touch y'all? Hell
Yeah.
nah.
No.
Hey, I can't touch that. And you ain't even got shit? Come on now.
I'm done.
Man.
No, so that's why, like I said, I've gotten booked for like venues, and now on April 14th, it's gonna be the Peace Star Awakening show. It's gonna be televised. You know, that's with Cotton Candy. She's a big person in the adult industry. Like, and I'm thankful for her letting me be in her show. Like, literally. So we're gonna be entertaining on that in Brooklyn on April 14th.
Can I come?
In Chicago as well, in April like 22nd. So I'm traveling. So this is what stage I wanted to get to, is I want to be traveling around the world, you know, entertainment, fetish, whatever it is, it's branding.
All right, so what type of fetish do you got? Or what type of fetish you like?
I have a shoe fetish. I have a foot fetish.
Me too.
I'll suck the shit out some toes. Like, that got me in trouble before by doing that to a man, and he fell in love with me, and he went like,
yeah, don't
you
do that
suck my toes.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm
Don't
like,
do that to me, honey. I ain't gonna
what
lie
the
to you.
hell?
Yeah,
Don't be on my job like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You can't suck a man's toes. That right
You can't
there.
do that. You cannot
listen,
do that to
let me
just
tell you
anybody.
something.
Like,
Let me
the
tell you
motherfuckers
something.
would be like, clink.
Yeah, listen.
Psycho.
Sucking a man's toes is like
Boy.
it's like sticking your tongue in you know what I mean, stick your tongue in the ass, and then for the past 10 for the least at least leaving it there and leaving it there for 10 minutes in a female, and she wanted then all of a sudden she wake up out of this shot.
Word.
Yeah, that's how that should be.
Yep.
So, ladies, be careful, because that's how that should be.
And fellas, be careful too.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Don't let a crazy bitch like me suck your toes.
and don't let a crazy nigga like me stick that tongue somewhere it don't need to be. All right.
You stick that tongue.
Man.
I like that. Eat my ass.
Oh, man, look.
That's my favorite.
All right, so let's talk about the type of magazines that you are in.
So like we said before, we in Bossed Up
Up.
issue 1 and 2. We're in the Babe.
Okay.
Babe, the magazine. I did a little Christmas, and they put me on the cover. That was around my birthday too. My birthday's December 3rd. So tributes.
Right. Shout out to the Sagitt.
Nah. Every day.
Yes. And
That's my little Valentine's issue that came out before Valentine's Day, with the little teddy bears and stuff. And I did a little teddy bear X-rated thing from my OnlyFans as well, where I play with that little teddy bear.
how bad did you play with the teddy bear?
I've been really bad. Stick the nose bear up somewhere.
Oh, Lord. Too bad I couldn't be the teddy bear. Let's talk about the calendar.
And then my calendar. So the calendar is for 2023. You can always get my calendar, babies. It's never too late. It's March. Don't you want to spend the rest of your year with me?
Yes, let's go to March and see what March looking like. I spend the whole goddamn year and plenty more with you.
I'm sad. So that's my little Babe magazine little march there for you.
Yes.
You know,
Where can they check the magazines at?
all the magazines are publications on MagCloud. So my Facebook is Zeni Lee. I put actually one post with all my links if you ever want to directly go to a link and buy it. You do have to subscribe to the magcloud.com though. You have to be like one of their people to sign up on their websites, and then you can purchase from them.
Okay.
But they're all $20 each magazine, except for my calendar because it's little X-rated at the end in there, and yeah, that's $35.
Who and what does it feel like to be a part of the industry?
It actually feels good because what I always say to myself is I wanted to be branding something that I love. I love always sex, like literally, like junior high school, I was like the thought, like they're like, oh, you're the thought. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck because if guys are called players, I'm gonna be called a hoe, then fuck you. And that's when I stopped listening to people, and I didn't fucking care. Like, because if you listen to somebody, you're not going to be yourself. Mm-hmm. Be your fucking self, love your fucking self, and fuck people.
Yes.
Fuck the wrong people. Fuck the negative people. People that are, like, bring you down in some type of way. Like, don't pay attention to the negative comments. Don't pay attention to the negative people telling you in your face you can't do it. You fucking can do it. You just fucking need to find somebody else, You could do it. Just do it like Nike, literally. Like, I love that.
Right. So who have you worked with in the industry or collaborate with in the industry?
So my first collab in my adult film industry was with the Golden Mistress and the Naked Trumpeter. They're like Pac King. I love my people, so my content is going to show you black like a lot more than any other thing. I'm willing to collab with everybody, but I love my people, so I'll do my people. I want to portray my branding with my color,
As you should.
And I actually met them at Exotica, and then I met her at Pipewell's Productions events, and he does the BBW stripper events.
Shout out to him.
Yes. First guy, 20 years. 20 years
in the game.
Pipewell Entertainment, Pipewell Productions. He's done my business cards. He's done my big branding sign where I have a QR code with my OnlyFans and my X videos on it. He does a lot of printing marketing, and he throws the parties, for the BBWs. That was his thing,
Okay, so have you ever who is Zeni outside of work?
Who is Zeni outside of work? I'm a mother. It's a lot of responsibilities on that end.
Shout out to Bad being a mother.
I'm a supervisor actually in a kitchen. So
what restaurant you work at?
I don't say that. So you're not gonna stalk my ass. No. Love
all
you.
those stalkers out there.
Love you. Bye. But I love food, so I'm a prep chef, and that part of life, I've always been independent because my parents died at 15. My father passed away at 15, and he was my last parent that was alive. So I had to kind of learn how to survive without the parents. And I passed high school. His dream was for me to pass high school and get married. Oh. I did both, but divorced now.
That's when you had your 2 children?
Yeah.
How did he take it?
He didn't want to sign at first. He gave me a real hard time. He's like, no, you're my wife.
That man trying to keep that hostage.
But yeah, we're separated, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna be with somebody that I am more of a man of than you. You have to be a full man to please my love that I have, and I'm worth it. And you have to be confident in seeing that in a woman. And some women just allow nonsense in their life, and I don't. I can't. I've been through it. I've been through an abusive relationship, and I would never again. You know, it's mental abuse too. Like they just mind fuck you sometimes and make you think that you're not worth anything without them, and that is a mentality that you have to get out of. You know, and you have to be strong enough to get out of that transition in your mind.
Right. You know, I agree with you because I was just coming out of a bad relationship myself with my baby mother. And I spent nearly, I'll probably say like 2 years going back and forth to jail because of our fighting. And because I was the breadwinner.
Right.
And, you know, me holding it down, trying to find places and going out there hustling and doing what I was doing to make things right, it's like it wasn't enough.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
But
like.
then that's also, I feel like you have to bring something to the table as a woman yourself.
But see, she's the type that, you know, the new person that she got in though, she's been to jail, been to prison. She, you know, they doing all types of stuff, robbing cars. You know, they still out there doing the situations they doing. My sister told me that she seen her at Waffle House, at the Waffle House down south, and I'm like, how she look? Face all fucked up, clothes dingy, all kinds of shit.
Oh my God, that's
So,
karma.
yeah. So, you know, meanwhile, I came up here, you know. No, my son is with his godmother, by the way. But I came up here and I said I was going to get myself together, you know what I mean, and do what I got to do. Because I can't dwell, you know, you can't, like you say, you can't dwell on the past and the situation that's going on if nobody's willing to change themselves.
Huh.
So, yeah, that's understandable. So, as basically you're single, right?
I'm in a open relationship.
Okay, so how's that going on?
It's great.
Okay. I mean, I got it right here, so I mean,
He's my lovely partner in everything, life of crime and life of stability, where I can have that white picket fence and have the house too, you know, and be a freak in it at night. You know, like, what else do you want? I have everything. Let me tell
you.
we're a poly, so we don't mind bringing you into our relationship, but you have to be the right person. Like, we're not just going to do that with anybody. And that's what people don't get. You know, when they see pansexual and poly, they're like, oh, you fuck everybody. No, I don't fuck everybody. From my job, I make it look like I fuck everybody because I want the subscriptions and stuff of that sort, or like the meet and greets or whatever. But it's more of, that's the professional side. But as far as relationship and into this life, you have to accept all of me.
Yeah, facts.
Like, it is what it is. And I do a lot. And I'm too much for people, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, usually Sages are not to be funny. But, so,
Team Sag, motherfucker. We the best in the building. DJ Khaled, motherfucker.
oh, yes. So how's your fan base coming along?
On Twitter is great. Like, oh my God. I love my newest collaboration was with Sir Black Rose. He's from Black Rose Productions. That's his own company that he's trying to build and brand. We met at Exotica and we seen each other and was just like instant like gravity. Like, I like you. I'm like, I like you, and I'm like, you're
just that easy.
I love his skin, like black and beautiful. Like, I love it. I'm like, you have gorgeous skin, and for a lot of people being dark skinned, they don't hear that a lot.
Well, what about me? I mean,
You have gorgeous skin too. Like, you're glowing. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I said the lighting is great. Like, you're glowing. I love black, luscious skin. Like, I love that shit. Even in my women, like, I love women too. I love dark. I don't know why I just attract. I'm a caramel. I love dark. The contrast, baby. And black is beautiful. You know, I'm half Caribbean and half Puerto Rican. So
you I was gonna ask you, like, are you like Jamaican or like Trinidadian?
I'm St. Lucian.
That's why. All right. I
They're like, St. Lucia, what?
get it. Yeah, San Lucia.
We're above St. Vincent in the Virgin Islands. And I'm half Puerto Rican. I was raised in Puerto Rico, so I know Spanish. That was my first language. And then I came here, and we stationed in Harlem. And, you know, we lived life. I was always into sports and stuff in school. I was always active. And in the arts, I love like writing plays and stuff of that sort. That was just my thing, like journalism. I love writing.
So what happened to that?
I still write. Like I can't not write. Like I have like a whole book of poetry and shit, but I never like published it or anything.
So you got something that you remember?
But I want to publish one of them.
We got one that you can actually.
Do I have one in my phone right now?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
My shit be kind of crazy sometimes.
But
But
5 minutes left, so you know we
can
can
I find
hear.
something right
We can
now?
hear what you got.
In my notes. I also do like a lot of like, if I think about something, I'll write my thoughts down. So I have a lot of those notes in my notes.
Okay.
So here's a little something. It's called flowers. How are you asking for the flower to grow for you without watering your love back? I, Diosa, have always been underestimated until I decide I will stop showing love, no more love. What is worth? My time and effort are priceless. So either you're helping each other build or not at all. I am water. The earth needs to survive. Play my role as God, and I will show you that without power of love, there is no life.
All right. I like that there. You might make me want to write some shit again too.
Yeah, I write because I feel like sometimes when I'm mad, I'm right. Sometimes when I'm sad, I write. It's my therapy.
Oh, you know, it could be, you know, as far as that, writing is actually an expression.
Yeah.
You know, like we don't want to express yourself to somebody or even text it to somebody. Shit, let me see. Let me go ahead and write this here and let me talk about my feelings. You know, sometimes like talking to yourself, it could be an expression too instead of just writing it out. But
I believe that affirmations, you have to have some words to give you encouragement, and your own vibrations is your own encouragement.
The biggest
so
one.
Say it out loud, so it can come back and resonate with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say that. I believe that.
Facts. It's like a ritual. How do your family feel about your career?
Well, like I said before, both of my parents passed, so I really don't have like an intermediate family. As far as like my kids, like I've been kind of real with my kids on that part of my life. So they know I do entertainment, and they knew when I was on like cam girl work and all that stuff, they knew they had to be quiet.
Are they old enough to understand?
I think they are now, but they're slowly but surely understanding. But I would never hide that from them. Like I'm very honest, but I'm very in tune with knowing that there is time, and right now it's not the time for them to know everything.
Right. Well, we probably got like 4 minutes left. Is it? I just want to thank you for coming by once again.
Yay!
I really do. And is there anybody that you want to shout out and give a big shout out to, or?
Yes. So shout out to D-Nasty Emo Juice, my motherfucker. I love you, motherfucker. We still on the motherfucking eardrums. You hear me? If we out here, we out here. And I want to shout out to Pipe Wells Productions. He's always a good person. Of course, Jerry Fantillo, the love of my life. JD, he's my everything. Yeah, and you know, shout out to.
What about the bodyguard?
Yeah, I said. I just said that.
Oh, you Jay? I didn't say Jay at first. I'm sorry. My fault, brother.
Like, I just said that. My bodyguard, JD, my everything. The love of my life. Like,
I should have another baby if that's the case.
I'm good with kids. I'm good. We good.
I know that's right.
We got love. That's what we live. We got love. We got life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's it.
All right. So,
And Jerry Fontillo, shout out to him because he's the one that put me on my publications. Like,
big shout out to him because if it wasn't for him, none of us would probably be here.
Right.
Practically.
Yeah. Any other shout outs is
Your magazines.
I
Yeah,
mean,
don't forget.
follow me on my Twitter, Babe the magazine. Babe Watch the magazine. I'm sorry. This is my front cover. So shout out to you and MagCloud. My calendar, little nice pics in here. My most liked pics are in this calendar. So for my next calendar, it's gonna be like more sexier and more in theme with a theme because I just like sporadically put pictures in here just to get it out because it was like already December. But I promise you next calendar be way more juicier and way more sexier.
All right. Anything else? That's it?
Yeah. And shout out to you for having me here. S.STREET Media. Like, hello.
Yes. All right. So we are out of here, everybody.
Yes. Oh.
I would like to.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And Yolanda for doing my makeup today in Max Soho. Like, I told her I was going to shout her out. Shout you out, girl.
Shout out to Yolanda and Max Soho.
Ow.
All right. And also, I have the Family Vibes magazine here as well. Anybody that's willing to participate and being part of the magazine and the radio show, please contact me or DM me in my email or in my DM. And my Instagram is at BOOGIEE. Wait, hold on. Let me do it again. I'm sorry, y'all. BOOGIEE Black. Again, BOOGIEE Black. 1G, 2 E's. Okay. Again, 1 E, 1G, 2 E's. All right, so we're gonna get up out of here, and next week's tune in to the Family Vibes Watch and Launch Party, y'all.
Ooh.
Next week on the 17th, Friday. Please tune in. All right, we will be here, and please, if you wanna participate or pull up, please hit everybody DM. Or no, not everybody. Hit my DM or hit Math's DM. Let us know what's up. This I guess this little chocolate bar then got me a little woozy. So y'all, you know what I mean? Once again, one love, peace and love. Glad you stopped by.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. And y'all take care. One love, peace and love. It's the motherfucking Boogie and it's the Family Radio. Yeah.